This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set. Buddy Dick strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there.
Buddy Dick is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and the White Sox have come back to tie it at 3.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Buddy Dick stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Hit hard towards center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself another 3-hit ball game, and that batting average is going to continue to climb even higher.
Into the box now, Jose Cortez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And that's no ordinary stolen base there. Buddy Dick has just broken the Major League record for stolen bases in a single season. A great moment for him, and I'm sure this is one he'll never forget.
And you know, Matt, just to reach base as much as he has this season is something of an accomplishment. But to do that and then swipe this many bags, that's incredible. He'll want that base to add to his trophy case, and he certainly deserves it.
Oh, man. What an amazing offensive weapon he is for this team. He's put together the single greatest base running season in history. I'm sure it has had a huge impact on his team's run production. A huge congrats to him.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, it's pretty evident that this...
Buddy Dick will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Gonzalez racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
This guy's had such a good year at the plate. Driving in runs, hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You kind of expect a ball like this to clear the wall, but instead it's going to be off the wall. And he just cruises into second with another double on the season.
Pitch outside, the throw, and he's called out on a close play at third.
Well, this is just not really smart baseball right here. You're already on second base with a leadoff double.
So standing in, Buddy Dick, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Line toward the alley in left center. And this won't help either in a tie ball game as the catch is made, and now there are... Buddy Dick is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to short. Perez is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Buddy Dick will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His third home run of the ball game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, this game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but take a look at all the RBIs. He was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 10-5. Good night from Minneapolis.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious White Sox, 10 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. They left 20 men on base. For the Twins, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Buddy Dick is in the glow. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this. He's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field advantage this year.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now a moment here to check.
He's coming off one of the biggest performances of his career, a 3-home-run game. Maybe there's no such thing as a hat trick in baseball, but that's as close as you can get.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
I tell you, this guy's had a great series so far, and we haven't even hit the weekend yet. He's on base yet again as he drives this one out to the wall for a double.
Jose Cortez will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and here we are right in the middle of the summer, and he just continues to have a great year driving in runs.
This is pulled into right, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buddy Dick. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Lined hard toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Buddy Dick heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hit machine for them.
Jose Cortez stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
Well, maybe not a bad idea to try to take third. You got to figure that the pitcher's mind is elsewhere. But as it turns out, they're going to wind up trading a runner at second for a runner at first on the walk.
Buddy Dick digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Smoke toward third. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Buddy Dick takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Settling in now, Jose Cortez. He drew a walk his first time up. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Shot towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. White Sox on top, 3-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 3-1. Good night from Minneapolis.
3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. For the Twins, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.
Back live now on the MLB pregame show, just a few minutes away from Game 3 of the series. And while the final preparations are being made, we give you the top player spotlight. Buddy Dick is in that spotlight. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this. He's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field advantage this year.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Coverage now of Saturday Night Baseball as we welcome you to Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's time for Twins baseball next. Time now for Robin Ventura's Chicago White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's hit more than 10 home runs in his last 10 games. This has been a historic couple of weeks for him. The display of power that he's been putting on is just mind-boggling.
Todd Preston, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, one of the anomalies of this season, he has just not pitched well at home. Really struggled also.
Buddy Dick will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Jose Cortez will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
There's the first shot across the bow right here. You get the 2-out single. You give your cleanup guy a chance to swing it here in the first inning, and he delivers.
Stepping in, Buddy Dick. He reached on a single in his first try. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
And the runner from second is in to score, and the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0.
Well, this guy's been swinging a hot bat here in the series, so you can't call this unexpected. Just absolutely rakes this ball, and he's going to drive in 2 more on the double.
Raul Garcia is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Another run home to score in the inning. And
now in the box, Buddy Dick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. And let's see if they can keep it going.
Royster is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is.
Buddy Dick will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
Well, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip. Now
some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And the runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Here it is on 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Calling for it, Ponce looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Center fielder number 13.
Hector Peralta will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here it comes on 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. One out and a runner on third. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, on a chopper like this, probably the right decision not to go after that guy from third. So he wisely just takes the out at first, and he allows the run to come home and score.
Buddy Dick digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Shot toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town. That's for sure. He has absolutely eaten them up here in this series. He delivers again.
Jose Cortez gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Throw over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They're on top still, 11-7. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The White Sox win it 12-8. Good night from Minneapolis.
Light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.
Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show. And as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this 4-game set, we present the Topps player spot. Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox. Buddy Dick gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Buddy Dick.
High and deep to left center field. Hernandez going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series. You talk about a guy that looks comfortable up there.
Into the box, Buddy Dick. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem
Buddy Dick will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And that's a base hit, so a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself another 3-hit ball game, and that batting average is going to continue to climb even higher.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
This is a tough task, facing a right-handed reliever with a good hard slider. He's not fazed by this pitch, and even on the inner half of the plate, drives this one for a solid base hit.
Ground ball left side. A dive. He's got it. There's one. It's late.
Safe.
He's safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
A major league effort, but he couldn't finish the play, so the run comes in to score.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a 9.5 on that play. He'd probably get a 10 if they could have turned 2 there, but I'll tell you, just getting the force at second was good enough for me.
Buddy Dick stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Rosado ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Buddy Dick will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Jose Cortez takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite...